Alrighty, y'all. Hello and welcome back to another emergency vehicle video. As you know, I'm a big fan of learning about these, big fan of like ambulances, fire trucks, and of course, police cars. I own a former American police car, a Crown Victoria. And, you know, we've looked at a lot of videos of police cars and other emergency vehicles responding and stuff in different countries. It's always very interesting to see the different looks and patterns and liveries and lighting and all this stuff. And we're actually getting more of an in-depth look. We are looking at a municipal police car from France. And I think that's really, really cool. This comes to us from a channel called RAS Distribution. It will be linked in the description down below, so you can watch this whole video uninterrupted and definitely browse their channel. And this was suggested pretty recently on Discord by Suri62. Always great stuff from you. I appreciate it. Let's jump straight into this and dive in to a European police car, a French police car to be exact. Here we go. So first impression, right? Before we even dive in, it's awesome, right? I like the livery. You know, you have the police logo or crest, right? And of course, you know, the markings. We have red and blue for this, with even a highlighter strip at the bottom for visibility, which is awesome and smart. Now, of course, this looks a lot different than, you know, most American police cars, which, of course, you would expect, but this one's pretty funny. Although I think it's pretty practical. This is one of those cars that's probably bigger inside than you might think. I mean, it is kind of tall, right? And it's got a little bit of ground clearance, so this thing can go at, you know, they're not even on the road here. This thing can go through some mild terrain, I'm sure. And this thing's fully kitted out, though, right? It's got all the decals. It's got all the high-vis elements. It's a Suzuki. Now that's cool that you guys still sell Suzuki vehicles. We used to in the US, but quite a while ago, maybe like 15 years ago, they pulled out. We have Suzuki motorcycles here still, but not Suzuki cars. Now it's cool to see the differences though. Our police vehicles have a lot of lights going on. So does this one. We have a full light bar up top. Of course, they're all blues, whereas ours are usually red, blue with some amber worked in there. And then, of course, you have them in the grill. And what I like is you even have the police lettering, the municipal police lettering here lit up, like where the visor is. It's kind of cool, actually. I will say it's interesting. Only recently, literally in the last year or two, at least near me. By the way, beautiful area. Look at the mountains. I wonder where about in France this is. Police vehicles near me have started using this style of reflective, you know, stickers with that pattern, which I only used to ever see on like European police vehicles in these videos. And now, literally, they just redid our local police cars, I think like 6 months ago, and a lot of the police vehicles and ambulances have this style markings on them. It looks very European to me, right, compared to our old police cars before that. So I think it's kind of funny, right? It's catching on over here. Yeah, this thing's actually pretty cool, dude. Love the light setup. Yeah. High vis, highly reflective stickers you can see. Oh, here we go. Got a controller inside. There we go. The French Siren, man. Oh, interesting. You can do like a soft mute on it. It's like different volume levels. That French Siren's so iconic, man. It is very different than what I'm used to. Has such a, it hits different, you know? It is loud too, as it should be. It is very effective, in my opinion. Like it or not, right? It is effective. Very interesting vehicle. What are these things, by the way? So we have cones out. That's normal. You would expect that associated with some police vehicles. I'm not sure I've ever seen these before. These little pucks on the ground, they actually light up like the police car. Look at that. Those are actually kind of cool, dude. Oh, I didn't even see it's got an extra light bar on the dash inside the windshield as well. So this thing is definitely kitted out. And as you see, this can switch between the blues, and you guys do have amber lights worked in too, so that's kind of cool. That's what they have moved to here as well. Yeah, these are these heavy-duty 3M reflective stickers. These things are awesome. My Crown Victoria has these not on the outside anymore. Of course, they took all the logos and stuff off of the outside, so it's just plain black on the outside. But when you open the doors, it has those 3M, like really cool, heavy-duty, stickers or whatever you want to call them. They're highlighter color like that. They're reflective on the inside of like the doors. So when they would open their door, especially on a black car, drivers can see it at night and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I've seen those. Those are awesome. Oh, and it has this too. Now this is something that seems to be absent, at least where I live. I don't know if some police departments in the U.S. use these or not. All the police cars near wherever I've always lived don't have these. And I think this is super useful, right? I've seen them on various different countries around Europe, around Australia, New Zealand, like on a lot of emergency vehicle videos I've learned about, these are pretty common. And it's weird that we don't have those a lot. This is a Suzuki Ignis. Is that what that is? Never heard of it. It's a funny little car, but it's kind of cool, kitted out with all the police stuff. It's also a hybrid. I did not expect that. Wonder if that's like a 3-cylinder turbo hybrid or 4-cylinder. I don't know. Never even heard of that car. Sounds kind of cool. Is that car running? Accident. Yeah, see, that's smart to have that. Stop. Yeah, I don't know why that's not more of a thing here. And that's cool. Obviously, with that, you can display stuff in French and German and English, whatever the situation is. That's really cool. Even arrows, yeah, that's smart. Even this ground equipment's more fancy, though. I'm pretty sure. I've just seen really simple cones. They don't even have, like, the reflective stripes on them here. I've never seen these light-up pucks. That's really cool. And then, of course, we have pop-up signs and triangles, but they're usually plain. This is cool to see with, it's a triangle, high-vis, and it's got lights attached to it as well. And it's got its own, like, tripod system. Dude, this thing is kitted out, man. 100%. Love the light bars. They're so cool on all police cars. Even here, we have some pretty wicked light bars, too. And just lighting setups, honestly. All right, we're going to look up and see if we can see some of these on the interwebs. I just Googled Suzuki Ignis Police France. And it does pull up kind of like a similar video to what we were just looking at. Here's like the regular car for reference. I don't know if you call that like a car, like a hatchback car, or if this is considered like a crossover or a small SUV. I'm not really sure what it would be considered. There's one, probably an older model, in this one's Hungarian, so they do use it throughout Europe, I guess. Although I'm not seeing too many pictures of it. There is a rally car version. I like that. Talk about cool, right? Unexpected find there. Okay, now that is an awesome police car. An Alpine A110. Damn, France. That's where it's at. This thing is really cool as well. I don't know where this is from, but I like that. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of pictures of it. So let's look up what it pulls up for Police Car France. I mean, obviously they're going to use various models, I'm sure. We have a Renault. That's pretty cool. That seems adequate. It's a little bigger. Of course, Peugeot. That's, you know, I'm assuming they're going to use a lot of domestic brands, right? Like Renault and Peugeot. What is this? An MG? See, I don't know anything about MG. Although we do have the exact same police livery here. So that livery was legit on that other car. Then we see this thing again. I don't know what this is, if this is like real, if this is like a one-off thing, or maybe they have a couple of these in here for pursuits or something. I'm not sure, but this is awesome. I like it. Look at this old one. Now that is funny. It's funny how it's the old Oreo pattern, the black and white like that. There's still departments that still use that here in the U.S. This might be the weirdest police car I've ever seen. I thought for sure when I just clicked on it that it was going to be a Citroen, because I'm always mind blown by those, and they're usually really weird designs. But this is a Volvo concept police car. So if anyone knows about this, yeah, I'd love to hear about it. This thing is actually awesome, and it's super weird. All right, I am officially mind blown. Here is what I was talking about earlier. If you didn't already know, here's a beautiful Ford Crown Victoria, like the most famous police car of all time in the U.S. and Canada, at least. Absolutely awesome vehicles, and just perfect as a police car for so many reasons. I cannot believe I'm seeing one in France. This is a actual Ford Crown Victoria of the French Municipal Police of Montpellier. I probably said that wrong. Please don't come at me. I'm horrible at pronouncing things. I really do apologize. But yeah, this is in the south of France. Now, what is this doing in France? I love it, guys. Like, what? That is so shocking to me. Apparently, this wasn't like a full fleet of these in the French police. I wouldn't imagine so. But I guess from what I'm seeing in the comments, like the mayor or something of this place liked U.S. police cars or something and legit imported 3 of these for service. So I don't know if there's any truth to that. If there is, that's very mind-blowing. I mean, this picture is real, and there's no doubt about that. But I'm not exactly sure what the story is. If you know, definitely let me know. That's kind of cool. At the same time, I think it'd be fun just for the hell of it to have like one of those, Renault cars, French cars over here wrapped in like an American livery, just for fun, right? It'd be kind of cool to see something different. Just like that would have been probably kind of interesting for people as well. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Kind of a quick tour of first look at like a French police car. Very interesting, right? A lot of similarities, as you would expect. I mean, emergency vehicles are emergency vehicles no matter where they are. But of course, some differences as well. That's what I like. And, I would like to see more things similar to this from different places and different vehicles. So yeah, if you ever find anything cool like this, throw it my way. I would appreciate it. And I appreciate you watching. I'll see you down in the comments if you want to send anything straight here, or tell me what you thought of that police car, what you think of maybe another country's police cars that are really cool. I would love to hear about it. But hey, I guess that's going to be it for this one. I appreciate you watching. Hopefully, I will see you in the next one. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.